Hi everyone, I'm Anita of My Jig and I podcast. And if you're seeing the show for the first time, be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell so when an episode comes out, you will be the first to know. Okay, so I am so happy that Harry and Meghan are in the United States. I mean, they are in the mansion in Montecito with their beautiful children, Lily and Archie. I know that they had been gone for such a long time, and I could just imagine those children when they saw their mom and their dad. I could bet $1 million that Megan shed a couple of tears when she saw Archie and Lily, because I know, um, knowing who she is, I know this is the longest that she had been away from her babies, and I know how much she hugged them and kissed them and loved on them because this girl has been through a lot. She and Harry in England, they were in the lion's den. But guess what? Meghan and Harry, they were pure class. Meghan looked absolutely beautiful in her cape dress at Queen Elizabeth's funeral, and she just exuded elegance. She reminded me of old Hollywood. You have Audrey Hepburn and you have Grace Kelly and you have all these sophisticated old Hollywood ladies that just exuded style. And I think Meghan just showed us what a princess looks like. She was just absolutely breathtaking, and they tried everything, they looked for everything to say about her, but they didn't get anything because she was perfection. The girl was, from her hat to her gloves, and she was just breathtaking. The black and white pictures of hers were just beautiful. And it's just, you can't say anything. So I'm just so happy that they're away from England and once again in California, in their beautiful home around people who love them to bits, and I know how happy they are because there's no place like home, no matter what it is. If it's a cardboard box, if it's a mansion, if it's a one bedroom, if it's a studio, no matter what it is, there's just no place like home. And I know they certainly was happy to be home. And with all these people suggesting that Harry and Meghan should split their year, half in England and half in California, I think these people are absolutely crazy. Tina Brown is rearing her ugly head again, talking that kind of nonsense, like Harry would ever bring back his wife that had suicidal ideation out in England back there to go through the same trauma again. Are these people nuts? Have they lost their minds? Everybody is clamoring for their 15 minutes of fame. All these wannabes that are talking that kind of nonsense, they're out of touch with reality. They are inhumane for them to ever bring up something like that. It bewilders me that anybody could even suggest that Harry and Meghan put themselves in that type of situation that they were in before moving to the United States. And even while they were in England during the Queen's death, the kind of treatment, the kind of talk, it was just pure racism. They were nitpicking and looking for things to complain about Meghan, and so there's no reason for them to want to be there, I say. And they're here in the US where people love them, people admire them, and welcome them, and not picking on them. They don't have camera crews following them, trying to get every waking picture of them to put meaning to whether Meghan looked crossed or didn't look crossed, or whether she was happy or unhappy. They don't have to go through any of this here in the US. So why would they ever want to go to England where they're under such scrutiny and the racism is so palpable in that place? I don't understand why they would want, or anybody would want to suggest that. At the end of the day, I don't think they know Harry and Meghan that well. That's the reason why they're saying such a crazy thing. So, um, you know, here in America, Harry and Meghan can, be themselves, and they have each other here. And as Tyler Perry said, the love that they have for each other, it's like no other. And he said, that's such poetry that he said that if he cannot get that love, he doesn't want it at all. Tyler Perry with his fresh self. I know. So, it's nice to hear people who have been a witness to Harry and Meghan can speak of them with such, endearment. It's beautiful to see. So, and I think that's the reason why we love them. Absolutely. So I'm just happy that they're back, and we can go back to listening to Megan's podcast, and she can follow up with her engagements, and we can see more of her and so on. And Harry should just continue writing his book. I think it's going to be it's going to be cathartic for him, in the sense that writing that book is going to um, you know alleviate some of the burden that he has had to carry. So he should not stop, he should continue. And who doesn't like it doesn't like it. And that's his book, that's his truth. So he should continue, despite of what people are saying that he should call a truce and stuff like that. And you know as Gail King said, that if Harry and Meghan and them has make some kind of peace, or there's been some type of healing with their family, I say you could have your family, you could love them, but you can love them from afar, and they could love them from the United States. So why not? So the kind of nonsense that people are talking out there, it's just absolutely bonkers. Bye.